favourite tracks when it's wet, Snake Trails winds alongside a creek and has plenty of angled roots to take out the front wheel if you aren't careful. Sometimes these tree roots are on the line you want to ride, and that's where the bunny hop, or weighting and deweighting the bike, comes in so handy. With practice, you can usually just ignore them and let both tyres skip over them as you deweight. Great fun when it works. Sometimes though, you wind up on your ass very quickly if you get it wrong. The bars are only just missing the tree trunks in some sections. It's surprising how fast your subconscious can work out if you'll hit the tree or not. Sometimes I've ridden loan bikes in Canada where the handguards bulge out a bit wider, and I was surprised how often that extra centimetre of width meant I was hitting the trees. There's a definite advantage to standing on the foot pegs. It's surprising how much easier you can miss trees by swinging your body weight around and moving the bike from side to side. I know some guys even trim their bars down when they are riding this sort of terrain often. Two-stroke 300s are brilliant for this sort of riding. Easy to throw around, you can ride a gear or two higher and just use all that grunt with low revs and minimised wheel spin. It's just a medium pace today, but sometimes we do try riding through here faster than normal, and staying at low revs does make sure we're smoother. I've also noticed that a lot of very fast, experienced riders still use a higher gear in this sort of terrain, but slip the clutch coming out of corners in the power band to get an explosive drive of acceleration, but with great traction too. That's my brother up ahead. It's interesting to see how our riding styles are quite similar. We only started dirt riding together about a year and a half ago, and it is interesting to see how similar our riding styles are. How much is determined by our genes? Who knows? Interesting to see how many guys getting back into dirt riding in their late 40s and 50s. I figured it was always a young guy's sport, but the dealers I meet keep saying buyers tend to be more towards middle-aged. It's an expensive hobby, and you usually need a fair bit of disposable income. When I chat with Dallas from Traction E-Rag, he often says things like, "I've got this new exciting project and I'm keen to do it before I die." And I always think to myself, shit, has he got cancer? But no, it's just his way of reminding himself to make the most of life, and that dirt bikes are a really fun way to do that. And I figure it's a good way to live, no matter how young or old you are.